YouTube, what is going on? Welcome back to the Cockney Sports channel. Today we are in for a training session. So last time you saw me, I was in for a full day of eating. So if you haven't checked that out, go and check that out as well. Haran, you've had a couple of training sessions before, haven't you?
Yes.
What's happening?
I was in awe of how good that was.
Oh, wait.
And I was thinking,
well, you're working with a professional now, come on. Don't make me word you again.
Sorry,
no.
sorry.
No, but you've done a couple of training sessions before, haven't you? That's been filmed. So today this is my first training session. We're in for posterior day, so back and hamstrings, density, pulling hams, whatever you want to call it. Basically starting off just with one hamstring exercise, and the rest is almost going to be like a thickness focus for the back. Something that me and you both need to bring up really. Callum Racerick, who programs us for training, has programmed us specifically pretty much for this session, so it's luckily that me and you are both pretty much lacking in the same areas, aren't we? So it works well when we train together. Some educational content coming through today as well. We'll point out some things, what we're doing, why we're doing it, and then just hope you enjoy the session, guys.
If it's part of the off season, we've changed how we execute this movement. If you look at the way Jimmy does it, he's tensing his glutes all the way through from the off. So the tension that it puts on the top of the hamstring, on the body of the hamstring, is just insane. So even though that was a warm-up for me, because I'm tensing my glutes through the entire movement, the contraction on the hamstring's like next level, it's crazy. So that warm-up was me moving as fast as I possibly could, even though I had 0 plates on it. So this is 2 working sets, 6 to 10 on the first working set, and then we go like 10 to 15. But you'll see the amount of tension that they're building. So anywhere within those ranges, even like bottom end, it's a good set. What we're just looking for is just quality. So that's the main focus on this. I've been getting between 6 and 10, but I've only been managing like 9 or 10, just because on the second set, just because of the level of contraction. So my hamstrings have blown up, to be fair. That's your shot. Oh, joking. Oh, I was on there. Sorry.
What you do there, Haran?
Because of the pressure in my head. What? Oh yeah.
It's over there. Like your blood pressure's actually not sky high.
No, it's not. Yeah. It's just the tension that we're creating in the hamstrings. It busts my head, doesn't it?
It's very tight in it.
Yeah. Staying tight, keeping the contraction on. Like you were saying, like Jimmy was shouting at me then, keep the contraction on your hamstrings, don't let it off. It just builds a little bit of pressure in my head, and that's what you get for having a broken nose 5 times. Come on. Yeah, man, come on. Keep it tight. Tight, man, come on, come on.
Let's go, Jim.
Again.
Keep it switched on. Switch it on.
That didn't work, did it? Did it work?
On a battlefield. Just trying to do some hamstring kills.
Sorry. Connie Smarts, blood, sweat and pump. Good. Come on, bang it out. Quality, quality every time. Come on. One shot on this set. Come on. Good, mate. Come on. Take it. Come on. On. Good. Mate, wait now. Wait now. Come on. Go. Again. Come on. More. You're not done. Not done. Come on. See, the difference is when he builds pressure up in his head, his body contains the blood. Whereas that mine just bursts out, yeah.
So as you can see, it's not a conventional SLDL. We are slightly raised off the floor. The reason for this basically is myself really more than anything. 6'1", my body mechanics, I can't get into an SLDL position. It's not an exercise I've ever really done. This is only the 5th time I've ever done it. So in order to keep me in what we call an active range, we have to bring it up off the floor. Otherwise I'd be in what we call a passive range. Passive range is something where I'll be using mechanical advantage and other muscle groups really to be able to move the weight up and down. Whereas now in an active range, I'm not going into that place where I need to use a mechanical advantage, and I can just concentrate on putting all the tension and pressure through the muscles I need to. And that's why it's simply just off the floor for me. Haran, we keep it off the floor for him because he has some erector issues anyway, so it works out nicely again. Time to go then. Switch it on. Oh yes. Nice. Here it fucking comes in, come on! Again! Don't ball it, go again! Yes, H! Get it in! Lock it! Every time. Okay. Okay.
Go, good. Yeah. Go. Good. Work it, come on. Let's go. Everything, come on, go. Yeah. Let's go. Come on. Get through. Come on. Take it. Come on. Get through. Oh, yeah.
I'm not looking forward to the working set, if that was the warm-up.
Let's fucking work now. Yes, ladies, come on. Let's fucking take it there, come on. And again, one more. One, let's fucking go. Good. Go on then. Finish it. Go on.
We are on, because we're doing progressive overload and log booking, obviously. What are we on? I got 5 plates aside for 10 last week, so I'll try and get 11. It is actually my last session before I have a deload today, because I'm smoked, so if I don't get it, that's why. Well, if I hit 10, it's technically still progression because of the 3 previous progressions. That makes sense, doesn't it? So I've progressed 3 times, so I'm technically more fatigued and lifting more load by this point. So 10 is a progression. Is that how it works?
That's the bodybuilder's not standing.
Right, 11 then. 11. Just to shut the fuck up. 2 sets of 5, get it moving. Eating over 1,000 grams of carbs a day and you do something like that, the pump is just ridiculous in your back. So we need 10-15 minutes to start performing again, and then we'll have half time after that. So it's a slow session is this. However, you will find that sometimes, or a lot of the times, the slowest trainers are the biggest trainers. So I've been told.
So next exercise, extreme row upper back bias. So we've got 2 pull days. This one's a sort of density day. You've seen the movement we've just done, which is hamstring, glutes, a little bit of erectors. So we're now just going to hit the upper back. Again, this is about controlling each phase of the movement. What I used to do and what everyone probably does when they first come into a movement like this is they'll control the drive and they'll just sort of let it go when it comes back in. It's about getting the most out of each phase of the movement. So as we drive up into that peak, we're actively trying to push it away from us by keeping the tension on the lat. So yeah, this will fry us. Oh, I'm gassed, man. I'm fucking gassed still from that. Yeah, I don't know if you can get this in there anyway. Upper back pump, lower back pump just stays now throughout the entire session. Never dissipates, never goes. That's why we're all leaning. Look, we're all leaning on things. Everyone. Just like, yeah. Just about to fall up. I got 11 last week. I'm quite trap dominant, so sometimes on movements like this, if I don't set myself properly, I don't set it, they'll just take over straight away. I don't need more traps. I need back.
Go. Go Dave, come on. Drive elbows hard then. 8+1.
Yeah. The setup's so crucial on here because as soon as you lose your foot position, as soon as you lose that grip on the pad, you lose all stability to be able to pull from. So on Jay's set, his foot slipped about a centimetre, didn't it? And then it just went.
You'll see a lot of people go on this machine in the gym. So you'll see a lot of people on here, if you've got this machine in your gym.
What do you think of this, Jay?
Yeah, well, I think we played really well. Backline held out strong.
Yeah, most important things are 3 points.
Took the 3 points up. Yeah. No, so on here, you'll see people scrambling to keep the feet at the back, whereas really what you want to be doing is squeezing hard with your adductors in the pad. So if you see when we get in, we physically squeeze this pad with our adductors so you can't actually move. Whereas if you're too loose and you're actually sat on the seat, you can't brace whatsoever. So a small little tip if you're on this machine, squeeze it to death, and that you should be a little bit more stable than normal. Thank you very much.
Seamless that.
Drive elbows hard. Control. Squeeze. Yes, there we go. Give me now. Just elbows, drive elbows. Good. Elbows hard, come on. Back. Drive. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, come on. Again.
Oh, fucking hell, man. Oh, there we go. It's nice that. Fucking hell. Shit. What's your thoughts on that?
I thought around half time in that session there, you start to lose it a little bit. Break down the time. Yeah, really. You pulled it back at the end. Finished strong.
I had a chat with the manager at half time and he told us what we need to do. Just stick with the game plan. They'll come through.
Get them fucking scaffolding through.
Sure, certainly.
Master. Well, I'm going to talk through it, to be honest with you.
Right guys, so on the first step, what I'm doing here is
Yeah.
I'm going to do a few more grunts now.
Yeah. I got to make it look fucking hardcore as fuck. Let's fucking go now! Whereas really I'm thinking about elbows. Okay. That's it. Keep thinking about that fucking ratio when you turn around.
Let's go.
From the back, mate, come on.
Yes. Yes. Come on, Edgy. Come on, breathe. Keep it moving. And again. Go. And again. Yeah.
Splendid.
So we're currently on our half time. We have a half time for every session at the minute. It is legit needed at the minute, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, just because obviously where we're all sitting in off season and the type of loads we're lifting, the recovery we need in between sets is paramount, and it's also vital that we hit the right level of sups at the right times. If you see Jay over there, he's taking his EAA, and we'll time it so that we're hitting a protein spike every 2.5 to 3 hours. So this is just where it falls in the session. But we've done our biggest lifts now. Now we're going into a few more isolation bits. Just really finish off the back of the toes to lats.
So, exercise number, there's 4, exercise number 4, the prime rotate handles, basically lat bias. We've done all of what we call thickness work now, so the heavy rowing, the pulling off the floor, the bit of hamstrings we've done obviously at the beginning, and now this is really a little bit more direct lat work, basically topping up from what we do during the week. So we'll have like a lat width session, and this is more of the back thickness session, and this is just the top up work for that. Nice and direct on here, a good stimulus obviously from when we've been pulling heavy. That's why the half time in here does actually play a purpose. It just gives us that little bit of rest to come in and be very direct on this exercise. I feel like if we were to come straight in from the extreme row, we just wouldn't be able to get a connection on this movement that we would just letting things settle down and getting rid of that low back pump. So with exercise number 4, feels heavy.
Get it. Go.
Yep. Oh, yep. Yeah, we could have even lost a little bit of inflammation, maybe a bit dry just from training in general. Good. Just like then. Good, that's better. Elbow low, drag it. Still you, man. Good. It's there. Yeah. That's what I like there, yeah. think we've hit PBs this session, every single exercise, which is good because, like I alluded to before, this is my last session before I deload. So I was a little bit apprehensive coming in today because it's such a big session, and my body was like, no Jimmy. But sometimes you got to go against the grain. If you want to force an adaptation, you can't be comfortable all the time. Working. Now we work.
Again, just not thinking about too much sort of axial rotation, thinking about dropping your elbow into the insertion point of your lat. That's what we're trying to hit. We all want width in our lats. The back shot's really key for all of us. So yeah, this just sort of toasts us after everything we've done in the session. Complements it really, really well. I'm still gassed, mate. Fitness. Don't skip your cardio, ladies and gents.
Does that mean you're going to start doing it?
I am doing it. That's the worst thing. I am doing it. I'm doing it. I'm still unfit. Fuck's sake.
Good.
Nice. Good.
Nice, give it. Come on, there we go. Stay locked in. Come on, let's fucking take it there.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah, there you go. Finish it, finish it, finish it.
Oh.
What's news here with Ifbb Pro Jimmy Tonk. That's Ifbb Pro Jimmy Tonk
And Haran.
and Haran.
Haran, is it Haran?
Haran, yeah. It's Haran, yeah.
I'll say Haran.
Yeah,
is that wrong?
It is wrong.
I'll say
yeah.
your name wrong every time.
Yeah, it's all right.
I'm saying his name wrong every time.
It's all right. It's my bro, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Ifbb Pro, bro.
He's your brother that can't even say your name right.
No, it's all
I
right.
feel bad now. I'm
No,
too
it's all
tired.
good. No, to be fair, he says it right every now and then. It comes in and out.
Haran.
Yeah. Good session, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, that actually was, to be fair. Like, you've just come back from being ill, haven't you? So it was going to be touch and go for you. So for you to come in and be able to stay at that level straight away was
really
important. Encouraging. Sometimes after a period of time off, it takes you a week or so, your central nervous system to get back to things, but you to pull out you did today was really good.
And you're on the cusp of a deload, aren't you? That was like you at peak.
Yeah, I mentioned it earlier on, it's like my body's smashed. Like right now I'm absolutely done in. So I'm 3 days rest after today will do me good. But again, it's like pushing the boundary of overreaching, but staying on that side. And I think any more from today will be too much. So it's got my perfect time. Moving forwards, we're still in a pushing phase, aren't we?
Yeah, we're pushing for some time. I'm pushing till April. Jimmy's obviously got all year, and I think we're trying to maintain this push for as long as possible. I think obviously I got ill because I was probably pushing the boundaries a bit too much with certain things.
It
it happens. It's bodybuilding. You've got to have the balance across all disciplines to keep pushing. So we're going to try and maintain this calorie surplus for as long as possible till April, then come down and start prep. And it's going to be interesting because you're going to be supporting all the way this time. No pressure for shows.
I'm back, man. And do you know what? And I can't wait. I competed 3 years on the bounce, and just to be able to go to a show and
enjoy it,
watch my boys and help them out along the way, and just enjoy it. It's something I'm actually really looking forward to. I've had the itch now and then to think, shall I do it? But it goes after like 3 seconds. So a long off season for me. I've still got like 20 weeks left of like pushing hard before we'll probably start to come back down a little bit and push again. So plenty of time, and just looking forward to training hard and just get some good sessions.
Yeah. Plenty of good stuff coming your way, guys, on the Sport channel. So you'll see more of us in the push, and then prep towards the back of the year. That should be exciting.
Should be, yeah, should be. So, what is it? Like and subscribe.
Like, subscribe.
What else?
Buy the supplements.
Buy everything. Buy everything. HK10, not Tonk 10.
Haran 10. We've got quality products. That's why we're here, aren't we? Tony doing fantastic things. A lot of things coming in the pipeline. We're speaking to Jack a lot about some of the stuff that's going to be released later on in this year, and it's exciting. It's like our journey. We're evolving all the time, and the company's evolving alongside it, which is really refreshing. So stay tuned in future for some more content in YouTube. Subscribe, like and subscribe, whichever way I want to say it. And if you haven't watched the full day of eating video yet, go and watch that. And we'll speak to you soon. See you soon.